Hello and welcome. Sharon Richards from the Green Desk, here to bore you with another segment of how I evolved in the craft show industry in as so far as it was in existence in the late 90s with pictures to prove it. So, our first show was the following spring in 1996. As last week you learned, 95 in October, I had a prototype. Christmas was a lot of fun. Filling orders from my coworkers, friends who found it absolutely fascinating. I did everything from cats at Christmas, dogs, and very miniatures intensive. We came up with an angel frame that was quite popular. So, you know, all in that history. And Stan, my husband, was very helpful in that regard. And we used to do shows. And our first one was in the spring in Titusville. It was the first or second annual. I think it's in like its 25th year or something right now. Or, I mean, yeah, well, it would be, right? And this is how we used to go to shows. Here's a picture of our old, yeah, exactly, Oldsmobile, Delta 88, with our display sticking out of the back. And this is what it all looked like that day in Titusville. The customer looking on. And that, yes, that's me with little Daniel. Go with us. And there was the setup. It's like walls hanging on a frame. The display was an X, which we put together in that fashion. So, and that led subsequently to many more shows, and about Christmas time, Buckler Promotions, we found them. Actually, we found them in the summer. First show we did was Lakeland. I believe I'm in Tampa at this time. Hawaiian shirts was our thing, and we had changed the display to a tabletop with a stair step. It was kind of cool. And it fit in the trunk of the Delta 88, so we didn't have to drive wondering if our display was flying out the back and careening into someone else's vehicle behind us. So, fun times. And having those, again. Sharon Richards from the Green Desk. Check in next week with what else happened to the Keepsake frames after we were doing shows, or while we were doing shows. Take care.